good morning.
Hi, how's it going, PJ?
How are you? Now, you are a photographer with the Humans of Ireland page. What is Humans of Ireland to start with?
Well, basically, it's a concept that was started by a lad called Brandon in New York for Humans of New York that set up a page, going around photographing people and just getting a little snippet of a story about them. So it's like street photography, but just a bit more interesting. So we just started the concept up for an Irish one, and myself and my friend Killian go around and just take pictures and chat to people.
What happened in Kinsale on Saturday?
Well, I was down Cork for visiting the sister-in-law, and I went out to Kinsale to take some pictures, and just bumped into a man and didn't know he was homeless at the time, and asked him could I take his picture. I had a quick chat to him, and basically the story was that his main concern at the time was just somewhere to have a Christmas dinner, to sit down and have a Christmas dinner. And then I was just there. Oh my, I thought it was an amazing story, a sad but amazing story. So, just had a bit of general chit chat for a while with him, and lovely bloke. I didn't know he was homeless and approached him. He was pretty. He had some shelter down there, and he was being looked after by some services down there as well. Being able to get showered and and fed and stuff a bit as well. So just took the picture and went off, wished him well, headed home. Then I headed back to the sister-in-law's house, posted a picture then when I got back up to Dublin, and got a load of people contacting me, offering help in all sorts of ways, like inviting to their home for Christmas, or just wanting one of my friends, a really good friend of mine, she had a company, and she just basically was ringing me going, where is this lad? Have you got his number? I'll pay for a hotel. I'll pay for a dinner and everything.
All he wanted was literally a place to sit down and have a Christmas dinner.
And he had some forms of means of income. I think he might have been getting some money somewhere. I don't know what means, but he was sort of saying, if I can get 60 quid together, 100 quid together, I'll get a B&B, or I'll book into a hotel. I don't mind, just once a Christmas dinner included,
Yeah.
So, the comments on our page went pretty hectic anyway. And his sister then private messaged me, saying that she'd love to have him back for Christmas.
You're kidding me. So yeah, his sister saw the link.
Yeah. If you get a good story like that, it's people share it and stuff. So someone obviously I've sent it to her or whatever. And then she mailed me, and I said I was just there. Okay, one problem, I haven't got a contact details from him. I hadn't got a number or anything. So what I remember when I was leaving Kinsale, I was pulling out a car park there, and I spotted him outside the Centre, sitting on the bench having a cup of coffee. So I was there, leave it with me, I'll try get his number.
Yeah.
So I basically I said, okay, first starting point, Centre. So I rang Centre in Kinsale, and talking to a lovely chap there, Eric, and he was basically gave him the story, emailed him the picture and my contact number, and said if he comes into the shop, if he hasn't got a phone, just put a phone in his hand and just get him to call me. And I was about an hour or two went past. And also, actually, a bit of information I missed there. His mother isn't well at the moment as well, so that was another thing as well.
Yeah.
So I was eager to try to track him down. So an hour or two passed. I'm really impatient. So I basically contacted then the tourist information office there in Kinsale. And the girl there, I told her the story, emailed her the picture, and she was very helpful. I think she contacted a few services in the area, I think there was a shelter or a hostel somewhere she knew that homeless people were, and she contacted the guards as well, they spotted them, stuff so within an hour I got a phone call, and it was George.
Yeah.
So,
and actually now that you're there, George is also on the phone.
Oh, brilliant.
George, good morning.
Morning.
How are you, sir? Do you know what? Will you give me about 2 minutes to clear an important ad break, and I'll come back and talk to you both then, okay?
Yeah. Perfect.
Cheers.
The Opinion Line on Cork's 96 FM.
With Female Magazine. Essential reading for the modern woman. Inside today's Irish Daily Mail. A big read for a small price.
The Opinion Line with PJ Coogan. Cork's #1 talk show. 1850 715 996. Cork's 96 FM.
Just by way of a mention, in case you missed it, Father Peter McVeary is speaking tomorrow night in Kinsale, in the Friary in Kinsale, for the Kinsale Peace Project. And interestingly enough, that's where our story that's currently running began last weekend. George, good morning.
Good morning.
I want to, before I bring Mark back in, what's your own background story, sir? How did you end up living in Kinsale?
I ended up being homeless.
How did that happen?
Well, the ex threw me out.
Right.
Yeah. And I was living on the Iron Islands, like, that was the last place.
Mm.
In 2 years, living here and living there, you know. Like, hostels and, you know, in different towns.
How do you support yourself?
Oh, I guess the disability money.
Okay.
Yeah. And what happened was I went into Cork there a couple of weeks ago. And I wanted to get registered with the Simon. And he turned around and says, no, we can't entertain you because you're not from the town. And I said, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, that's discrimination, that.
Well,
I said, look at your man up in Dublin. What was found dead in the doorway.
yeah.
I said, that could have been me. You know?
And then you met Mark at the weekend and he took your picture.
It's Lee.
Lee, I beg your pardon, Lee. Yeah, you met, for some reason I'd put Mark on my piece of paper in front of me. Entirely my fault. These things happen. You guys met and got talking and took the picture. And now it's all snowballing a little bit.
Huh?
Now it's all snowballing a little bit.
Yeah.
What's the latest update, Lee?
Well, I can,
let George talk there.
Yeah, okay, go.
I can go home Wednesday, right? Or I can go to Gordy.
So you can go home to Dublin?
Yeah, to Ballybrack.
Wow.
Yeah.
And who's there at home?
The mother.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and you're all set for that?
Huh?
Are you all excited about that?
Yeah. Well, it's to get off the streets anyway, you know.
So when are you going to be going home then?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, so that'll be around the 17th of December.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hold on there now, George, and hold on, Lee, because Ray Kelleher has called. Ray is down at the Clarion Hotel here in Cork. Ray, good morning.
Good morning, PJ. How are you this morning?
How are you doing? This is a great story. Chance meeting in Kinsale, and now he's going home to his family.
Yeah, well, we were a little bit touched by the story that we heard in the last day or two. And I suppose what we just said we would do for George is, if he wants to, the night before he goes home, if he wants to stay with us in the hotel on Tuesday night, and we'll put him up on Tuesday night and maybe do a room service breakfast for him on Wednesday morning before he heads off. Wow,
that's fantastic. Have you seen the Clarion Hotel, George?
Huh?
Do you know the Clarion Hotel in Cork?
No.
Well, you're going to be a guest there on Tuesday night, and they'll put you up in the best room in the house, and they'll give you your breakfast and all that before you head off to meet your family on Wednesday. How's that?
Yeah.
You excited about that?
Yeah.
Good man. And I think we have something else as well. Thank you, Ray Kelleher from the Clarion Hotel, and we'll set all that up. Thank you so much.
No bother at all. Pleasure indeed.
Say to you, whereabouts is it from the bus station?
Oh, you literally will be able to walk across from the bus station.
Walking distance, yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes walk from the bus station, so you'll have no problem finding it, George.
What's
and
the name?
The Clarion Hotel. But we'll set everything up for you, so they'll be expecting you. All right?
Yeah.
Good man. All right, hold on. Thank you, Ray, for that. But you know what, George? If you're going to go back to see your family, you know, you'd like to look and feel your best, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Pam can help. Pam, good morning.
Good morning, PJ. How are
Hi,
you?
this is Pam down in Savills. I'm very well. Thank you very much. Happy Christmas to you and all your customers and your staff.
And you too.
You've been listening to this story.
I have indeed, yeah. And look, we'd love to dress George up in suitable attire for his visit to the Clarion and his visit home as well. So we'd like to offer him some clothes and deck him out nicely for Christmas, you know.
That's fantastic.
Not at all. Not at all. It's only something very tiny. On the grand scale of things that are going on in the world at the moment, I think there's a lot of goodwill out there, isn't there? And a lot of great things happening, PJ, isn't there?
So George, you're going to be dressed. You'll be dressed up. I was inside with Savills myself during the summer. You'll be dressed up to the nines before you go to the Clarion, and then you'll have the best clobber to go back home to your family.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Grand.
I think he's probably a little bit overwhelmed. Pam, we'll set all that up off air. That's brilliant. Thank you. That's so good of you. Thanks.
I was going to say to you, can someone beat me from the station?
What's that, George?
Can somebody meet me at the bus station in Cork?
Do you know what? I'm sure we can organise all those things off the air. We can organise all those things to have you. We'll get you to Savills and get you to the Clarion. Savills is right in the centre of the city. They're both within walking distance from the bus station, and we'll be able to help you with all of those things. Yeah. Lee, it's incredible that from your chance meeting that this could all. I'm just getting Lee in there for a second, George. From your chance meeting like that all this is starting to happen.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal, all right. Like, you know, I just knew, like, when I was trying to contact him in Kinsale, it's not a big town like that. Once you tell the story, some people will help out, and they were good enough to do that, like, you know. But it's been pretty crazy few days, all right, like, you know. The phone has been hopping, and our Facebook page and website and email and everything has just been crazy, like, you know. With people contacting, offering help and everything else, like, you know. So it's been pretty amazing. Right. It sounds like George is going to be decked out and be looking sharp for having this Christmas dinner, all right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, look, the page is called Humans of Ireland. It comes up on Facebook. There's a blog as well, and it makes for a very interesting reading. I've been browsing around it during the morning. So I'm delighted that it was just, you know what, I have a friend of many people around me that believe there's no such thing as a coincidence. Yourself and George were meant to meet at the weekend.
Yeah, I think we had a quick chat on the phone there during the day, and we think we were saying that as well. Like,
yeah,
it was just one of those things today, I suppose, you know.
All right, Lee, thanks for what you've done and for taking the interest. And George, finally, so here's what you got. You're going to go meet your family, back to your family next Wednesday. You'll be there for the Christmas. You'll have your Christmas dinner. You're going to be dressed up to go to meet them, and you'll have the night in the Clarion before you go.
Yeah.
Big changes.
Oh, yeah. Thanks very much.
Not at all. You wanted all you wanted was a Christmas dinner, and you've got your family back.
Yeah.
George, listen, delighted for you, mate.
Okay, good man.
And everything will be arranged, and they'll be in touch with you over the next few days. All right?
Yeah. Good man. Thanks very much.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome.
He's still there, is he?
We'll put you in touch. We'll put you in touch. He's gone off the line now.
Okay.
But we'll put you in touch, all right?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, George. Cheers.
Bye.
That's fantastic. And Brenda's going to sort all the contacts out behind the scenes. I think that's a lump in the throat stuff. Maria just called to say the generosity is making her cry. You know what that is? That is the Christmas spirit. That is the Christmas spirit at work. Thanks to Ray and the Clarion. Thanks to Pam down in Savills. Thank you to Lee for just spending the time and caring and giving a damn. And thank you to George for being just a damn nice man. This is Cork generosity, the spirit of Cork, the spirit of Christmas. Nobody does it better.